Hello, my name is Diana Carvalho and I'm the founder of Ubuntu Diaspora. So Ubuntu Diaspora is a lifestyle management and concierge service targeting corporate people. And we've been running officially for about 4 years now, but I've been doing now on a full-time basis for about a year now. And how I started this business was actually after many other failed projects or failed attempts of different projects that I have started. I started with a company first that was targeting African jewelers in Africa to make high-end jewelry with a friend of mine. And due to the lack of resources that we had and funding, unfortunately we come to a realization that you wouldn't be as foreseeable and successful. Then I embarked on the education sector. I was very committed into helping African students to be exposed to different cultures and coming to the UK and study, as I was also, international student. I came here to study as well. So I thought it would be good to have to help, young students in Africa to actually be exposed to a different culture as well. So I started a startup called Africa Exchange, which would help students with application process, applying for funding, accommodation, and that as well. But unfortunately, as well, again, due to the lack of resources and funding, that wouldn't be as easy as I thought it would be. Then I came to a realization that perhaps I needed to go back to the drawing board and find out what project could I do that it wouldn't require me as much funding and such a hard work, something that I could use straight away. And then I thought that using my skills and my experience as well as my talents to set up something that I could be mobile. So I thought that I would be my biggest asset in starting a concierge service, because I already had a significant amount of network in the corporate world, as I was working in recruitment before. And so I decided to use that. The concierge service so far has been one of my most enjoyable, and I should say less hard. It is still hard because I'm working really hard, but less arduous of a walk that the other project was, because of I didn't need as much funding as I needed for the other ones. The beauty of this project is that in terms of how I'm using people, for example, I use people from Nigeria, from Ghana, Mozambique, South Africa on a self-employed basis. Where, for example, I was looking for a sales executive on commission base, for example, like an affiliate. And the beauty is that usually the local people, they have the local knowledge and a network as well. I usually work on their free time, because I understand that everyone has their own projects. So that's how I'm helping people with giving them jobs, but also giving them the freedom to carry on their own projects. My highest was finding out my true worth and the value that I'm offering to my customers, and how I am able to manage and have a synergy and collaborate with other entrepreneurs on this project. And my lowest, I would say, would be the journey getting here. It has been a very hard walk of many failed business models, failed projects, failed attempts. And I think at the end of the day, how I have managed to embrace and value my failures was actually now that I needed to go through those failures to succeed and find my way now. Alright, so the lesson that I've learned on this journey was that I had more fire in me than I thought that I did initially. There have been times where I thought that maybe being an entrepreneur was not for me. I wanted to quit. I wanted to go back to the 9-to-5 job, but I knew that I wouldn't be happy in a 9-to-5 job. So for months I found the right project at the right time to do. Obviously I started to be more effective and more proactive and finding the resources that I actually need to carry on. And the advice that I give to people that want to start today is to find obviously do their market research, finding that the added value that they are offering, and also obviously keep a lookout on what competitors are doing as well, and do something different, but always believing that what you are offering is actually worth paying for, and believing in that, and with that, without fear of thinking that there are other people, there are more or multinationals, they are offering similar services or products. But the beauty of startups is that we can respond to the market straight away, as multinationals are actually unable to do, and we can have that more personal relationship with our clients and customers. And this is the experience that I have. My customers like that one-on-one and personal contact as well. And it's always being authentic, believing that you are enough, your project is enough, you are valuable, and we actually never quit. It's that resilience and believing in ourselves, but also not being afraid of sharing our ideas. I have seen many founders and many people that are all very protective of their ideas, and if we protect the ideas, we are enabled to find people that are passionate perhaps about similar things that we want to do. We can actually work together and collaborate. And so never be afraid to share your ideas, to get advice, and never let the advice to be to take it too personal, and see it as a learning curve, because we can do all things, but we can't do everything. So that's one of the advice that I give to startups today. Thank you very much.